Okay, I'm sure the sound is okay now. Johnson Dollar. So yeah, good morning to our friends in the diaspora. It's good to have you join us on a Monday morning. This is July 14th, the 14th day of July, and this appears to be a protest week for Liberia. I saw one report where a World Bank report, right? For over I think how many thousand protests? I need to get the figures correct. Protestation on the continent of Africa since the inception of the year. But yeah, so Liberia is going to join the rank, going to join the list for a major anti-government protest. Safe to say. So we will run you over, provide updates for you just wherever you are on some of the actions and activities, plans and programs. As we are told, the government of Liberia has bought into pressure. Bought into pressure from the protest organizer. The government of Liberia has succumbed, and they have granted. Somebody was telling me that, so the government allowed it to happen. So anything happened to our people, that the government responsible. I said, but any which way, the government, absolutely had no option, because that was a message from the people, and of course they had to give it, and so they did. And it's not just to say, okay, we permit or we agree, because basically it does not rest on your permission. But now that you think you have agreed, it's owing to the momentum and of course the endorsement that's happening around the country. They say, okay, we are left with no option. Yeah, go ahead. So basically what we think the government can do to guarantee security for all of us is to ensure the protection and safety of all of the Liberian citizens that will be marching. For whatever reason they may have, the police must work to protect them. We like to re-emphasize this position, and all of the time we come here, we say that is the only and the surest security we can be assured of. But if the police elect to be a party to the situation, then there where I'm sure problems is going to come from. The police should be very far off from the people. Let the people do their thing peacefully. They go, they move. Just be on a standby in case of any eventuality. Then you can move in to restore calm. But as soon as you go out partisan and start, provoking the people, all of those things, I think there where the problems can come from. The first major test for the Bwaka administration is going to be seen beginning the 15th of this month, like the protest organizers have said. And that is beginning tomorrow. When they were coming, they said they were a 3-day long protest. When they began, they said they were liberators, but when they killed their time. There have been several endorsements, and of course, the Opposition Congress for Democratic Change, the Youth League, to be particular, the Youth League, the young people of the CDC, under the leadership of Comrade Emmanuel Moba Johnson, has endorsed and pledged full-fledged support for the civil society stand protest on the 17th of July. Before then, we saw the Progressive Student Alliance has also, and some international civil society groups have also endorsed the protest. Several of them, we have them. We're going to read them out for you, just so you know. This is a serious matter. It's a big matter. And of course, you have to get on board for your own freedom and, of course, redemption. The way the country is moving is abnormal. And so we will also zero down on the president's return from his U.S. Africa summit. Plus other issues making the news this morning. We're going to talk to you about until it's 10 o'clock. But just before that time, remember your cash giveaway is back. Today is Wisi Wasa. For just $50, 50 LD, you stand a chance to win $4,000, $5,000, or $10,000 on the show this morning. 50 Liberian dollars or 25 cents. And then you're qualified. For those of you that have our regular phone, it's on *255*1#. For those of you with the smartphone, it's on *255*1#, and then you're good to go with an instant pump to allow the smooth play. My name is Abu, and of course, Hagar is here as always. Hagar, good morning, welcome.
Good morning. Good morning, Abu. Good morning to you, and good morning to the Liberian people following us this morning. It's good that we are back here after a weekend, and yes, it was an exciting weekend. Though rainy, but climaxing the weekend to begin a brand new week on late evening yesterday. It was a good thing, especially for our brothers from the breach. Yeah, the guys. Congratulations officially to Chelsea FC, who became the champions of the war by beating the champions of Europe on last night, 3-0. It was something that I wasn't actually surprised at.
The whole world didn't see that coming.
No, but I wasn't surprised, and I had a feelings that Chelsea would have beaten.
Because you get anti-PSG.
No, it's not because of anti-PSG, but I had a feelings that Chelsea would have beaten PSG. Even though what I was surprised at was the score, and the way the goals came. But if you look at the system PSG has normally played, Abu, PSG got a system of moving their left and right or backs. So the left back and the right back are always the ones causing the problems for their opponents. So you will find Hakimi and Nuno Mendes always pushing forward, and once they leave, the entire midfield will go. And then yes, they put in more pressure. But what Chelsea was able to do yesterday was to contain the pressure from them by using a crowded midfield that held the ball from them at a certain point of the game. And until when the goals started coming in, I knew that it would have been the case, because when you look at their system, whenever their left back and right back leave and leave their position and go up front to attack, and then Chelsea get any loose ball, you always find Cole Palmer down. You always find how you call their new signing, João Neves, not João Neves, but João Pedro. You always find him down, and that was just how they overran PSG entire defense, and at least they were able to utilize their chances first and came up with 3 goals, which was enough to have them play the way they ended the game. But it's okay, it's good. Chelsea is now the champions of the world, and let's say congrats to them. And it's good that we are here. Another new football season is going to begin on the 15th, especially for the English League. It's going to begin on the 15th, but it's good. And too many things will happen, but it's good that we are here. And yes.
Oh yes, certainly. So we'd like to say congratulations to the Blue Boys. I see all the old fans that ran away from Chelsea now, they're coming by. Victory FC people, all of them coming by. I say, look at them one. But trust me, I wasn't supporting Chelsea actually. But at the end of the day, that English solidarity now.
No, so, but you were against the people yesterday. No, I saw you post there. They got a problem. They got say, let's go in the game.
My man, the way the game play, but look at the game. I'm gonna Chelsea team here. Oh, man, I was playing a man. I think that bar bought up on him. I said, yeah, look how
Yeah.
good Pama. Oh, I think that what best playing. I said, wow. When you move from you pa, hey, you have to kill.
Yeah, Chelsea really utilize their chances.
Yeah. Then my two men will come be doing. They'll say, yeah, man. How the PSG team very beat Madrid full. Go rewatch the clip. You know. How you gonna ask for how PSG beat
But you can't compare Madrid and Chelsea. Chelsea got Chelsea got a better midfield than Madrid. What is currently suffering Madrid? I see them running for striker. Let's say I see them running for defenders. What is suffering Madrid is midfielders. Chelsea need to
man telling Madrid or problem.
Chelsea need to yes seriously. Chelsea need to sign. Let's say Madrid need to sign midfielders. You need to have a good defensive midfielder. You need to have also a good offensive midfielder.
They get Valverde, they get Tchouaméni.
So the thing is, they are not even using Valverde now in the midfield. They are using Valverde now in the defense. And if you look, Valverde is good at the offensive side of the play. That's the defensive side of the play.
Okay.
So you have to have. You see, for Chelsea, what happened? You see, Chelsea got Caicedo, who was good at the defensive, and also they had Enzo Fernandez, who was good at the offensive.
Yeah. So that means
they blank him. Yeah, no, he's making a real sense for Chelsea. He's making a real sense for Chelsea. Even most Caicedo is also making a better sense for them, because
that's why it's good to give.
If you look in the entire tournament, most Caicedo had the higher tackle. Yeah, oh, wow. the higher tackle one. So he's that player who was always prepared to 4 for 8 at any time, take it from there, and that's how it is. Before the final, he has 16 tackles. Yes. So you saw what he played last evening, so it was just good. Madrid need to just close their eyes. I see them signing left back, center defender. Yes, these are all strategic positions, but you must have midfielders that will reduce the pressure on the defense, because once the pressure continues to go on the defense, trust me, those guys will make mistakes. If they can make mistakes, then trust me, now you will start ending up in penalty. Where ball will start bouncing their hand, will start playing fire and all of that, because the pressure will be too high on the defense. So you have to have a midfielder who will hold the ball and control the game, like it is in the case of Barcelona, in the case of PSG, in the case of Arsenal, in the case of the game for Man there, because Man not get midfielder. You need to get Bruno Fernandes, who is there running around. But yeah, at least you have
anything you want to say about all your CEO.
Just man, you get standing down, spend 1 hour. How many times you not spend 2 more behind one player? They got it.
We spend smart. So, but yes, folks, we are back. Today is Monday, and I know you're all ears for all of the latest happening in the country. It's important. But something have caught our attention. You all remember that huge delegation that the vice president took to China. Right? To have finalized conversation in their minds, procurement conclusion on the yellow machines. And since they came, we barely hear anything from them. And you see, the way our procurement laws work in Liberia, it is not in secrecy. First of all, we know this government always violates the laws, and they have a way to justify their violations. Maybe accountability will be after their term, but it's important for us to keep highlighting these violations so that everybody understands in the future, when people are being pursued for these flagrant violations of our laws, it is not, duped as witch hunt or whatever the case. Now, our procurement laws are supposed to be open. For example, if the government of Liberia is seeking to make purchase or to seek, trying to sell service, the law requires that they make an announcement, open announcement.
Open announcement.
Yeah. They make it open for everybody to know that, the government of Liberia won't buy it 1 year. That's the first thing, right? The yellow machine thing did not go like that. You all follow the drama and everything, and the 419 shenanigans that all beclouded the whole yellow machine,
So now
the president thought he had violated the laws, and so he has regained his senses. He's about to make it right, and even trying to make it right, still
Still trying to, yeah.
violating the laws. But now since that the country money being spent, uh, Kun and the whole delegation that went to China, the money came from Liberia.
He was in District 2 yesterday.
Yeah, he was there for the Kabila tournament final, and I don't know how he carried bad luck to the people. All the time
They make it when they support Bede won.
but we for like he still on the 10 billion in run. Yeah, I don't know. Say I didn't get a post on it. They fought my brother to lobby for 2029.
In 2024 and 2025.
Man, love it, man. How you start? You won't be president, then you haven't.
I'll be my uncle there. Please be my uncle.
Passing all right. So our yellow machine, your uncle got to speak to us. This is accountability. For God's sake, you come at least you make a full, disclosure as a vice president. And, this attitude, and it's required a lot. This attitude of people going on government trip, they come out, they say
nothing.
They either say that family thing they've been doing, and the money, they plane ticket, the restaurant,
all the people you
carry, everything came from the Liberian government. So tell us now, what's the status of our yellow machine?
So I say you want us to ask my uncle.
Yeah,
but like you say, Abu, I think it's important that when not just him, but other government officials, when they come from these trip like these, it is better you brief the public, because I always told people my kind of understanding of leadership or governance is that whenever you try to keep conversation, whenever you try to keep away conversation from the audience or those that you are leading, and you leave them to speculate, which is not always good for whatever relationship, whether relationship or leadership or whatever it is. So when the vice president, before he could leave from here, there was this huge publicity about him leaving, going, and all of that. So I think he has to call his communication guys in his office. When the president come or the vice president come from trip like this, it is better he breathe. For every time he goes out there to represent the interests of the country, and he's back in country, it is important for him to brief, or his office to brief the Liberian people on what it is. While he was away, there were too many speculations. There were too many misunderstandings about this whole thing. So it is better for him to come down and say, this was what happened, this is how it is, and this is what we should expect in so and so time. So when you say that to the people, you have them to understand now how they run how they consider things. But the man just left. The publicity was huge about his departure. Whether when he go, the yellow machine will come before him, or they will come together. He has to let us know now as to whether they are on ship, they are being shipped to the country, or what has happened. What was the conversation like there? It is important. So I think the vice president office, the guys there doing the communication work, you have to help him. You have to really help. I know he's a passionate man.
Is it about the communication office, because you have to have something to communicate.
So the communication people have to be the one advancing. You and I, we are in the communication field. We know what it is. Even in public relations,
they may carry a whole.
Yes, even in public relation, you have to sell the idea of the business or whatever it is. Every breaking information. Sometimes when you think it is necessary, you let the manager, the general manager, to speak, or the general manager brief you on issues, and then you speak to the press. So if the vice president cannot speak, the office supposed to tell you, "Oh, Mr. Vice President, since you are back in country, this is what we're supposed to do. We're supposed to brief the people to tell them what our trip was like, how it ended, or what we expect." And then you advise him like that. Then you either choose to say, "Mama, I will not speak, but you'll speak." That's why it should be.
So, I mean, fair enough. But we think when we say the vice president is inclusive of
everybody in the office, yeah.
So, and all of them got to do the job. But the vice president, to be particular, because when the vice president was leaving, he said he was going to bring the yellow machine. We saw the people passing around, our yellow machine coming, they're posting picture, they're talking to. What the papi Philibert Brown, right? Philip Brown trying to complete the international school. With that nice thing, you remember?
That nice piece. Where you gone quiet?
Quiet. Your uncle made a mention. You know, when you put somebody like that, when they delay on you, be seen. Yeah, that what happened. So,
So praise the way chicken for that was
Kun made
there.
a mention. Finish writing all that thing, blah. So, we'll come to Boakai, but Variety is also reporting this morning that there's payroll fraud at the RAA. Remember last
That
week?
variety in your man.
Yeah, that Jeremiah Kun and
No, I'm talking about
and
that
Manju
platform.
Colley,
Okay, yeah.
that two of them get it. We are told that Jeremiah Kun paying some money, and of course even the MD at NPA.
The people
These are
buy.
allegations in the
Imagine a man buying phone that costs so and so. Yeah, for somebody who can be passing
yeah.
around person.
These are the two people we are told that are bankrolling Variety News. It's up to them, you know. But this is what we've heard from Connors, Jeremiah Kun. Do you see Variety writes anything about Kun
Not at all. I have not.
or Siku?
I have not seen. Oh, and I normally follow them, but
Yeah,
I've not seen anything.
it's just rare. And these are public figures. How come? Whether
Mhm.
good or bad, that and all that we just choose that say I can see this. They will say they two will put X. I can see
You
it.
can see it. All
So,
around.
but that is it.
So I'm gonna put media blackout on everyone.
Yeah, they will not see. Say anything to do. All that channel trip there, nothing. Yeah,
Nothing will not get
say
interest. We
because
get into the positive
say
side.
because people will start talking. It was someone that think kind of choke also. Let
Yeah.
boy, say yeah, okay, well, you forget boy. So, but this is it. Payroll fraud. RAA paid dead employee for months. Somebody die, Baka people can't. Somebody die in a plane. They tell the person they put them in there. Taking, say somebody die. They still taking money for the person. The government, right? They see RAA last week. The man who they had there in take contract 30 plus thousand contract, give it to his wife. People running family show in a player, right? Yeah, mente contract give it to your wife. So when the other boss say, "Oh, let confront our government," he say, "Oh no, I saw some misguided, miscreant saying they come in do counter protest. I don't know."
Yeah,
They very trained. They very trained our protesting in
I see
that
them
time.
serious.
Yeah, no, they very trained our protesting that time. Oh, we ain't get job, you looking for job. Somebody reached out to me.
Mm-hmm.
That they
And
won't come on the
Jayos not
platform.
coming also will start exposing your thing and your
Yeah.
your way. You know, you know, your things we see you in the studio acting or we see your own
Most of the UP picking it,
on Facebook telling us
in my inbox.
Jayos say anything that we know. Contrary from what you can normally tell us behind closed door, will bring it us out. Like how can we start doing it now? Without coming the whole country more Facebook, more clean the country. Nobody can be pretending that things well with them in the public. Then behind the scene, they calling us, begging or complaining to us that we're not do it. Once you know you're not sending information about how you are being treated by the government, saying you've supported them, they got elected, and you know you're being treated some kind of way, you're not satisfied. And then you think you can come on Facebook to can say, oh, we'll counter protest, we'll do this. We'll display reason why you should join the people to protest. Because the conversation that you can see, will send it us out, and how come you start it? And let the country get clean.
So apparently the beginning won't eat small thing.
Yeah,
because I'm told the government has set aside this we try to verify some I mean over 1 point something $million, $1 to $2 million for the protests.
Mm-hmm.
I know they say security operation or what. Just imagine, right?
Mm-hmm.
So that money beginning won't eat that one too. Say, oh yeah, that we don't doing the counter protest. Say yeah, that you wanna be here. Well, so Verdi is also telling us that this very government that you brought, Joseph Boakai, is spending $21 million along with some other African countries, right? Citing a Global Witness report, spending $21 million on lobby. $21 million to lobby. Right? What that means is people sitting in America and other places, firms, right? They give them money. They say, "Oh, go talk good thing about the government." So contract will come, businesses will come to the country, blah blah blah, right? Yeah, it will sound obvious, but again, the value for money. All those money have gone. What have we gotten? Not even a mineral water company has come to Liberia.
Mm-hmm.
All we see since Boga became president is gambling is taking center stage.
By
Have you
officials,
noticed?
oh yeah.
Gambling. First of all, the UP folks are gamblers. Whether it's Amos Tour, whether it's the other begin to go bet, still on
You go
betting.
betting on Los
Yeah,
Got it.
right. The Steven Johnson, the Patrick Horner, when you take the generator money, go bet with it. All of them. So these are gamblers. So basically, what you see around, look at the Tottenham Boulevard, you count more than 6 gambling centers. I mean, these are the development that I can point to that's coming since Baka became president. Beyond that, pretty much tell me, we're just driving this morning, Vatan is flooded, right? I thought they were fixing Vatan the other day.
Mm-hmm. But when I went to the poor cement they were facing together, they can't put tar there. But if you notice the cement they put on that way more than tar because it's more smooth than even the tar or the new tar they put a BB one.
Yeah.
Very slippery. So the guys did that work. They fixed the cement on the road. Yeah, they were about to put tar on it. But that what we are. When you see that rainfall now, I can be enjoying myself when I see the video on Facebook.
So our president went to the summit and he came back, Hager.
Mm-hmm.
And we were told we're getting very strong report that the basis for those invitations were primarily to seek those West African countries to accept the deportation of asylum seekers or quote unquote hooligans that have been arrested, because this is Trump's description of the people.
Mm-hmm.
They're gangster, they're drug lords, they're drug dealer, they're barbaric people, they're causing chaos in America. So their presence in America is unsafe. And so ICE has arrested them. And so they have them in incarceration. They're looking for places to send them, to dump them. And so that's the primary reason why Baka went there. But guess what now? The government are sincere. Certain people they're using Baka. So they lied to Baka. They said, in order for Baka to go, that SPX had engineered the meeting with Baka. So in fact, Baka had to sign that, Sunday night.
That's when they, that's when they approval that
of their concession.
That were close to the media,
right? So a purported plan detailed in a document reportedly prepared in anticipation of 5 African heads of states visit to the U.S. this week, which was last week, for President Donald Trump's Africa Summit, suggests that the United States of America may be toying with the idea of sending some asylum seekers to their home countries or countries of former habitual residents, right? So they call this country. Apparently, they have profiled all of the criminals they have, and they have reasons to believe that they could have some kind of link or connection to these countries and say, "Oh, look, gentlemen, this is what we have on our hands, and we're finding place to dump them." So Bakapo, he said, "Yeah, I come in just for the opportunity to go see." So they didn't even study the details for why they were going there. The agreement seeks to ensure the dignified, safe, and timely transfer of asylum seekers from the United States to a foreign country of third country nationals present in the United States seeking protection. So those people that made their way, when people enter the country illegally, they will apply for asylum and all of these things.
Like, bro, own people that like you say they go seek asylum, they are going to be sent by you.
So all of them inside. So everybody is bundled up. It's made with different nationality, but some of these people, they're hardcore criminals. So and Bwaga is on the verge of accepting because of money. So now y'all be saying and say, "Oh, let's do that." Say, no.
And the terrible thing about it is
about to sell the country, right, for small money to bring criminal gangster, and all
because
people.
The terrible thing is, Abu, those individuals that will be coming are individuals who got absolutely no establishment here.
Nothing
That they can start up their entire life with here. no way to start, no way to end. They don't even know in the morning how they will start their day.
So which country will
which country will volunteer to host them? How is government going to do it? Their feeling, their movement, and all of those things. So now, when all of these questions remain unanswered, and these individuals are brought in our country, what it's going to do is going to increase the criminal rate. Because imagine a man or young
people are hard
picking your left coming beyond a threat. Because these are individuals who will be killing you and selling your motorbike because it will be one of their only way of getting money. Our government here already in the country will not hear no work. The few of us are here. Our government is unable to provide us jobs.
You know what they men will do? And the government says that the men will hack.
Some of them are RT experts.
The men will hack the government says they will sell the country. You take Boga signature, pull it, the Boga signature. You even know what's going on. The men. How you go tell people you won't agree with
smart
by you? Eh? So I don't know how you're trying to trigger it, but you got. I mean, you got to be very, very careful. I'm not sure we are prepared for that.
No.
Right? But this is a very desperate government. Things are tough. You see, up to now, I've not taken salary for June. And we're talking about July 26th.
And normally, government's supposed to pay at least before they
by this time, CDC time, you see people lay rest burning with their soup can and already dropping on them. Right? Before you talk about the buffet. But right now, June saying can right? I can name you several ministries and agencies.
But it has come for Patrick Honda generator. It has come for Mo Ali food and all.
But you know what the government doing? When they get small money, they can pay the bishops.
Yeah.
They can pay the top. So you don't see them complaining.
And according to them,
CDC used to pay the small people first before they come up. So the big boys will get vast. You see them complaining. They say, "Oh, what minister complaining? So this government said their strategy is to take care of the big people.
Because when the big people get it, they will drive out thing like that.
But the people get the big people me. They can't drop anything. Somebody said they're not just me, but things tough. These guys are just pretending. But it's difficult for even themselves. Lawmakers are crying. Right? This is the reality. So if I see somebody trying to make counter argument for why citizens want to stand up, and I'm like, okay, justify to me why shouldn't they? Because let's say you are working and you expect something at the end of the month, but somebody out there depend on daily hustle, right? Legal hustle. But for them to proceed out of that legal hustle, the environment has to be created. But you go water side, you pass up and down, hold it. Maybe you go to the fuller man goose, you say, "Oh, let me go run around and take profit on it." But you run around, hold the whole water side. You see, maybe people are buying water side, you can't all the way, you come Central Moral, you buy around, you go back. Already no will. You carry the man goes back to him. So normally that has some people living, right? They go really, as soon as they really go really, they grab some of the thing, and they have that arrangement with the people they go to pass around. So this is where we are. The document states the United States of America shall, in its complete discretion, propose to the government of foreign country the transfer of such third country nationals, and the government of foreign country shall, in its complete discretion, consider accepting such a proposal in whole or in part. Both parties' actions under this agreement shall be in accordance with their obligation under the 1951 Convention relating to statues of refugees done at the Geneva on July 28, 1951, the Convention Against Torture and Other Cruel, Inhumane, or Degrading Treatment or Punishment, adopted in New York on December 10, 1984, and any other respective international obligations, national constitution, laws, regulations, and immigration and visa policies of the parties, including consideration by the government of foreign country of requests by these third country nationals for asylum, refugee protection, or equivalent of temporary protection. So this is where we are. And basically, these are the crust of the reason why our president was invited. We are not for no business, no investor for that one. That just is sad thing. But the real issues, the real conversations that were held, these are exactly what we've gathered from there. America has these people. Donald Trump has arrested a lot of people in the place there. He wants to deport them. Some of the country that they identify as their home has either reneged or declined on accepting them. But Donald Trump does not want to keep them in America because keeping them there will mean failure. He wants to
Yeah,
take them
I
out
want to take
because
them
his
out.
promise was you get America, you get the criminals out of America and deport them.
Mhm.
So now he want to enter third party arrangement with other countries, and so he invited those 5 African countries, Liberia included. They went there, and these were the conversations. Unfortunately, our president will not do full and open disclosure because they always do not speak to the people about
But I
what
think
they're involved in, what
some
they
of the
do.
presidents that went there, I think I was reading, was it yesterday or day before yesterday? Some of the presidents that went there tried speaking on it. Yes,
Yeah, but our president have not.
yeah, sure.
Check the entire executive mansion. We've not seen and not heard anything. And I don't know why they always like to keep these things away from the Liberian people. At the end of the day, when it happens, all of us gonna feel the burden or whatever. So this is to you.
But we think the guys really care. They know that when these people come, even no matter how much insecure the country is, their children are already in the country. They themselves could be leaving at any time. So all of that, their interest is not really about the security of the state. So trust me, like this government is hungry now for money. Any offer that come to accommodate these people, government will never read between the lines to see how it is. It could be accepted.
So as it is, if the American government put us some good bit of money, looking at how things are,
Especially where I'm in pay for June.
then pay for Junior and
July coming out there.
all the Baga project that he earmarked, everything he himself forgetting about some of the things that he said you're going to do because no money to do them. So you keep piling, and at the end of the day, you start to forget about the ones you really said you're going to do for the people and all that. So Steve project will disgrace you on that one. You jump from there. So this is it, Liberian. How prepared are we? It's important we begin having conversations about these things because we do not know the human beings that are coming in our midst. What we can see from the society they are coming from, they ought to be sophisticated in their criminality.
Oh yeah.
Right? So exposing all of us to that. Where are they going to host them? Which country? Wansonga?
Yeah, maybe that way being the presidential palace that where they will carry
That is not even a presidential palace. That is a Bwaka retirement palace. And the UP people try to make it. Some of them passing around about that thing. They didn't even know that thing was going on. We had to report it before they even know that they may have been something in that place there. But this is where we are. The president traveled with over 35 to 37 delegates to the US and performed very poorly, right? Performed very poorly and spoke and presented a liberal case. And in an unserious manner, he did not present any potential. Rather went there asking people to come and do
for the opportunity. How can you be asking people for the opportunity? Your own country.
Now, yes. Where the president lied in as we double down on that whole travel to the US and what have you. Hey, it's important. When the president went to the legislature, the president said the Chinese have done a comprehensive survey of Liberia mineral potential.
You want us to send it to the computer?
Yeah. So
just in everything.
So they had everything there. And you understand? So but when the president came back, the president went to America, he lied and told the Americans that they needed to come to do surveys. So the question became
the same comprehensive survey that
the question became why isn't the president submitting the report of the survey that was done that he reported to the legislature on? Rather, he's seeking another survey, right? And there is a motive behind the president's deception. The president does not want it to appear in America that he's doing direct business with the Chinese, right? So you hear that part. And when there, it appear clean. Baga is a schemer. And when you tell people, they be like, but this is a classic schemer. schemes a lot. So he went there thinking he has played on the people, but we finna expose him. So on his return, and I love the journalists that asked that question. It's just that I need to do some follow up. So the journalist asked, so Mr. President, initially, blah blah blah, you reported about a survey of our mineral, and then you asked the American president to come and do survey in Liberia of our minerals and all of that, right? It will interest you to know how your president responded to that. Deception, lies, and of course, misrepresentation of the fact. Because we have to be president is a very delicate thing. If your brain is not capacitated to remember things you say, things you do, I mean, you're not supposed to vow to be president. And those are the facts you people don't like to hear. So not because of Baka's personal pleasure, because he wants to be president, so you're making president, ignoring all of the risks associated. Baka is president today now. He's embarrassing himself, embarrassing his family, and of course disgracing the country. President reported to the legislature that is by law, and you're not supposed to lie there. He told the legislature that a comprehensive survey has been done. What does that mean? If it's a comprehensive, full, in detail, all inclusive, and then he comes back and tells the boss that there are 2 counties. Maybe the journalist should have asked him about the 2 counties that were surveyed. Let's know the 2 counties. Baga are going to flunk there. I challenge if that journalist just going to follow up, Mr. President. Can we?
Can you name the 2 counties?
Can you name the 2 counties for us for the record? Baga are going to flunk, but they let him slide with that, and I challenge. It is a blatant lie.
Security detail know that he lying too much, and they were embarrassing. They can start pushing the guys.
People. But he got just play. Let the people hear for themselves, right?
Which one will start in the first?
Let's start with the legislature. When the one he told the country, that one that for us, the one he told all of us through our law.
Confidence. Honorable Speaker, distinguished members of the 55th Legislature, I am pleased to report that we have received a mineral resource survey report from the government of the People's Republic of China. The report provides new insights in Liberia's mineral resource potential and represents the most comprehensive scientific investigation conducted.
Do you hear the word, right? And represent the survey. He said the survey represents the most comprehensive. The most comprehensive. This is the president speaking, folks. We are not making this up. This is the president's word on that day, boastfully, proudly, confidently. The most comprehensive. The most comprehensive. This is Black Eye, right? And we're gonna unravel the deception and the lies in this old man. And some of you, a lot of you feel very uneasy hearing these things, but these are the facts. These are the facts, and we're not going to apologize for them. It was an error to have made this man president. The only benefit from making Baka president is Baka himself and his family. Absolutely not. He has proven no benefit to the country or the rest of us. Listen to this embarrassment.
Most comprehensive mineral resource potential and represents the most comprehensive scientific investigation conducted in over 5 decades.
The most comprehensive scientific.
We extend our gratitude to the people of China
5 decades
for funding this important project. The Ministry of Mines and Energy has already analyzed the data from the survey.
So you see how he spoke of China. The man does not want to sit in front of Trump and make and admit and give a Chinese report to America. So the old man plays like he knows what he's doing, what he's not, right? You know, the thing is, the old man does not want to be before Trump because Trump will put you on the spot. It's on the spot, man. And you understand? And the rivalry between China and America is clear. Everybody knows it. So you don't want it to seem like he's doing business with China. Look, you're wasting your time, papi, because all the reports gone. So Trump only gave you that opportunity. Yeah, man, say he ain't wasting your time. Yeah, he speaks so good English. It's deceptive English. He speaks so. Where did you learn your English? Why did you learn how to lie in English like this? So basically, that's what you're trying to tell the president. The man understood that you're scheming. You're not being organic. You're not being real. You're not being truthful. So you say, oh, good English, good English. Yeah, you come here, you think you can lie to us. Yeah, good English. Where did you learn your English? Let's go to the next video. He came to Raw International Airport now. Apple go away. All of us see. Let's go see what
in the United States, when we visit President Trump, he talked about the U.S. handing over to do a survey on the natural resources. Taking it back to your State of the Nation address, you told the Liberian people that the Chinese conducted a comprehensive survey.
I didn't say comprehensive.
The rebel.
The survey was done on 2 counties. We have 15 counties. Why we added 15 counties? I didn't say comprehensive.
So here, guys, if somebody do that kind of thing, how you can call it?
We actually.
So y'all always make it like we don't want to call in the public liar. So basically, now you listen to the first one.
You listen. No, you want us to go back.
Comprehensive.
Go back. Comprehensive in Liberia's mineral resource. The report provides new insights in Liberia's mineral resource potential. Honorable Speaker, distinguished members of the 55th Legislature, I am pleased to report that we have received a mineral resource survey report from the government of the People's Republic of China. The report provides new insights in Liberia's mineral resource potential and represents the most comprehensive
This is a scene, man.
And represents the most comprehensive.
In the United States, when you visit, the Chinese conducted a comprehensive survey, Mr. President.
I didn't say comprehensive. I didn't say comprehensive. I didn't say comprehensive.
So let's go to the let's hear what the next thing in the
Honorable Speaker, distinguished members of the 55th Legislature, I am pleased to report that we have received a mineral resource survey report from the government of the People's Republic of China. The report provides new insights in Liberia's mineral resource potential and represents the most comprehensive.
This is back at war
and represents the most comprehensive scientific investigation. Represents the most comprehensive scientific investigation.
In the United States, when you visit presidents.
I didn't say comprehensive. I didn't say comprehensive. The survey was done on 2 counties. We have 15 counties.
So I would like get something right. I'm getting something right. The president did not say when he went to present to the legislature, he did not say comprehensive. He said most comprehensive.
Oh, man, come on, man.
So maybe
the modifier. So that means you're being extremely assured that it was all inclusive. But folks, you got to play the cash giveaway, right? You got to play the cash giveaway. I don't know whether it's Fun Monday or what, but I mean, with the highest office, this deception is coming from the highest office. This is not a minister and contradicting himself or flip-flopping and blah blah blah. No, right? So we have the video from the US, right? Where he went to speak to Trump. We also got to play that one. Hey, you can't do so. Even at that, did he indicate that also to Trump? That basically, he said, one can do survey. can't survey the whole thing. We know nothing,
We know
but
what
we know what we get. Can't do survey for the whole thing so that we understand exactly what we have to begin conversations around. There was no indication in your conversation with Mr. Trump that you have done at least survey for two
counties.
Which of the counties?
Yeah.
Look, Mr. President, we understand the whole game. When the Chinese came and did that survey, that's how you see the Chinese are coming in their Jones in this country. His son is bringing Chinese people. Costa working with Chinese people.
Mm-hmm.
They're mining our resources in this country like hell. They're taking them.
The MPA boss working with
Right?
Chinese people.
Yeah, everybody. Once you get someone that connect, you able to travel, you go, you find your Chinese done, you bring it, you bring the Chinese, you go somewhere. Right? Enter all our forests.
Yeah, the old man.
So Chinese men and that. The old man say, I didn't say comprehensive. So who said it for you?
Most comprehensive.
Right? So who actually said comprehensive for that man? You gotta you.
Maybe, you know, that what can happen when you decide to lie. The guys can sit and lie, and so they present them to the president. Yes,
Okay.
yeah.
Let's see what comprehensive relates to.
Mm-hmm.
When you say comprehensive, my people, it means complete, including all aspects of something. Right? This is what comprehensive means. The president reported to the legislature that the Chinese did the most comprehensive survey. And by that, the president told the legislature that the Chinese conducted an all-inclusive, including all aspects of the country, mineral-rich areas, and I had the Chinese uncover all kind of tango element.
That they name. He even named it in his speech.
Let's go to the power in
He named that in his speech.
Then you come back and say that only two is
confident.
everyone.
Honorable Speaker, distinguished members of the 55th Legislature, I am pleased to report that we have received a mineral resource survey report from the government of the People's Republic of China. The report provides new insights in Liberia's mineral resource potential and represents the most comprehensive scientific investigation conducted in over 5 decades. We extend our gratitude to the People's Republic of China for funding this important project. The Ministry of Mines and Energy has already analyzed the data from the survey, and results indicate a significant shift away from the country's previous sole focus on iron ore, diamond, and gold. We have discovered lithium, neodymium, silver, nickel, zinc, uranium, chromium, lead, tin, cobalt, niobium, is coltan, ferrum, manganese, copper, europium, and molybdenum, among others. I have
You know what they're clapping for.
In the United States, when you visit President Trump, he talked about the U.S. handing over to do a survey on the natural resources. Taking it back to your State of the Nation address, you told the Liberian people that the Chinese conducting
Look at Kun.
I didn't say comprehensive. The survey was done on 2 counties. We have 15 counties.
Is that what they treated lie?
While we ask the Chinese to continue, we also ask the Americans. We want to know what we have to plan.
Running up classically was money, and we are back to square one. The president brought in nothing. He came back. He contradicted himself, and we are revealing that to you so that you know exactly. And we told you every time we come here to prove ourselves right, and establish to you that indeed what we told you from the campaign and even up to now about this old man is true. And every time we find you, we'll make you to understand that. 0776 104 104 0865 104.
Good morning. Morning.
The numbers.
Morning, Chief.
I'm concerned with what's going on in Northern Street.
Go ahead.
Here kind of I want to ask you. Monkey ever did accident there?
That's what we thought.
Monkey.
That's what we thought.
It's looking the farm of monkey. You ever see wet there in the farm?
No?
This government came to power on the matter of line by telling the Liberian people that they will rescue the Liberian people from poverty. The agency of poverty is adding or daily under this government. This government came to power when the president wanted to speak. He said 90 days our car will not issue more again. The result of that is stopping carbon going.
No, when you ask it again, you say I didn't say 90 days.
This government came to power by telling us that they will bring machine, yellow machine, I know 200 hammer up to now. This block. This government came to power with buses being.
Okay, your time. Let's talk to David.
David,
morning.
What you saying?
Good morning, Hagar, and good morning, Abu.
What's the difference between comprehensive and most comprehensive?
It means that you have done the most complete things that you needed to have done.
I didn't say comprehensive. Yeah, that's small to fee in the pen.
Things that you're supposed to do complete, you have already done the most complete one. So there's no need for somebody to come and do another.
But the president said he didn't say comprehensive. So that who said it? No,
but you saw the portion of
yeah, Jeremiah Kuhn. What for the man? Coming. We say
Jeremiah Kuhn was embarrassed. Jeremiah Kuhn lingo was to him. You want to whisper or what? If you watch out, you know, carefully, you see.
Well, thanks, Papa, forget. You said it before.
Yeah, you could see all of the minister faces. That faces change. Even the vice president, he linked one to him like he wanted to say something to him and say, Papa, no, you're leaving for the track. Go back.
All right, thank you.
Okay. Every word that comes on Joseph Boga, everything that they like.
Okay.
All
right. Morning.
This is one of the side and I join for focus the chauffeur. Before I name my thought, let me just give guys that info here we are deciding on one thing.
Okay.
And I think here, everybody wants to say somebody lie. So conversation. The Boga lie in the conversation. So Boga yes,
he said when you
Boga lies in the conversation. That means you're lying in the conversation. So Dylan and Boga, who can lie?
That's the same group.
No, but I think Dylan can lie. I think probably made a mistake.
You know what I like? They started about Boga by taking that young video go and start, water and lying to the people. The video go more for like the video was very small. So he went and put on some water in the bucket and say,
But guess what now? The Gabon president, when he reached to the airport, if people asking, he reported an investment around 500 million. Right? In Labor, when we went to go meet our president, we asked the president, he said, I didn't say comprehensive. Thank you, man.
Thank you. Let's talk to another person. Morning. Hello. Good morning.
I didn't say comprehensive. You live where? I didn't say comprehensive.
Good morning. I'm Pastor Cooper from Balance Representative District 11.
Go ahead, Pastor.
It's a very serious matter, right? First, I want to commend you guys for a better analysis because there are something the population, the masses don't know about. You guys bring it out on a serious note. A sitting president should not be lying. Under the Bible, the God shall not lie. Lying is sin. Lying is an offense to an elderly state man. So you got to take it very seriously and do the thing more than a week so that the president can know that lying is sin and lying is very, very disgraceful as a sin. So we have a society that minister lying, president lying, everything lying, everybody lying. Why we don't pay how we getting as a government? So let's be honest. The president has to apologize and not bring people on this note.
Oh yeah, I agree. Yeah, let's take more calls. 0776 104 104 086 500 104. Numbers to call.
Where are you live?
Thank you, man. Good morning, Abu. Good morning,
I didn't say comprehensive. Yes, sir.
This is Washington State. I thought from you. woman Waka behavior continue to buy the little stuff that all old people get yes. Such an old man be lying to the public. So that the lying alone encouraging the supporters to also lie and speak. The entire United States government and they don't care. Because no responsible old man who say that country and creating to leave. They be lying to them. I used to say we don't have a record of what you say and what you do in this country. There's no shame for very disrespectful to our old men. The next damaging the generation is teaching the children to laugh. Because any late child like person can laugh, they'll be that line as good thing they'll come up with it. Thank you.
Okay. Morning. Okay, 0776-104-104-886-500-104 are the numbers. You can call us on here this morning. Morning.
Good morning, Ega. Good morning to the peace-loving citizen of Liberia.
Go ahead.
Let me just send this message to President Bwaka. There's a saying that says nobody's stupid yet. Now they're lying. They just they will continue to lie. They lie the king to power. They lie the story election. They lie everything in the country. They just lying. They're lying to the citizens going to there with hunger. They're gonna greedy, hungry, ugly old man. They just go in the country with lies. Every day they just lying. That lie with this surviving in this country. Just lying to the Labrador. You lie, you king to power. We accept it. And you say lying, you want this guy until you die. Oh, as you are. Thank you, my brother.
Thank you. Let's talk to Masisi from this. Okay, Masisi dropped the line.
This is very serious, right? I mean,
let's speak.
Contradiction in the president's comment are very worrying.
Masisi, morning.
Good morning, my son Ega and my son Abu. How are you, my children?
We okay, thank God. Go ahead.
This is a Dr. Masisi on the last video, okay? But thank you for the show this morning. Look, it sounds like people to hear an old man lying. That political liar, that Bwaka. Let me repeat. And reiterate.
Correct.
Bwaka is that political liar in this country. Can you imagine the man told you he get better go salt, get to get fuck one man? Then you think it's truthful?
No, that better go story. That better go story. That better go story. That's not you're not president. Now he's president. To be president is honorable.
I will say that here last day the man go to my time. Our time I go, said that listen to hear what our president will say to Donald Trump. So come and tell the people that you can come and short it or solve it in our country. After your own house, you tell me you can't do or solve it to tell you what you after your country. Then you come back and say, and I said this and I said that. It's a lie. It's all shit that they say to the government. And don't put on the table defending that they say what those people do everything. They're defending it because they say in the morning. What are you all for? Who is their uncle will carry you so that we really get it. And they are clapping, saying they're clapping. When they mess to the people, you came out to the mirror and say, you're not saying that. And you pay them 2%. They say, yeah, they say, ask you what they go. $16 country, man, like you. No, they put men on mistake. But bringing the old men out, difficult lawyers, what they go, that is kind of the better and water, who people is lacking you. So they don't begin president. So sending our resources and go to fool our people and say, I mean, why your boss is there? That's what they're saying. They don't cheat them, man. So July 17th, come out. So tell them what you're doing is wrong.
Hey, we ain't come to that one yet. You.
Okay, Masisi, thank you. Let's talk to this other person from here. Good morning. Morning.
Yeah, my name is Oniro. I call from St. Bosbridge.
Go ahead.
Yeah, to be honest, I appreciate you people for the show this morning. A lot of things happening in this country, and we got to stand strong for our country. Liberia is all we have, and Liberia will remain all we always have. To see the one cold-blooded old man always keep lying to the Liberians is very bad. We are not in election period.
No, people taking the thing to be election, CDC or UP. The thing that happening to Liberia.
To be honest, we see that political talks and keep getting to us to encourage us. We already accepted this talk and we accept you to be president. Do what Liberia people want, but today we see the one old error. Just keep lying to the Liberia people. We need to stand strong in our country. We need to do what we can do to take us from power, because if we allow the 6 years to end, we'll enter another problem that we cannot maintain. Because people will resort into one credit that will not be able to pay our generation will always want regret about their future. So we need to come out to do the best that we can do as a Liberian before we see how it's in the future to come.
Oh,
They may
yeah.
have already lived a life.
I agree with you.
Only drinking, to be honest, they may have already lived a life. For everything about President Joseph Yuma Baka is always lie. The first 3 months have been there and gone. Nothing we can see. Went to America.
Remember when Maggie B say you're being here on a modern park. Since that time, we don't see anything.
I know Wakanda
Park. Yeah, Wakanda Park. Since that time, we can't hear anything about Wakanda Park again.
A lot of fun they made out of India and then feel that he too impressed by English royalty that he learned too extra because of the stupidity.
No. Sorry, no. Don't do that. Don't do that.
We can't. We were not allowed that, even though some of them did it before, but we can't allow that, please.
We don't do that. That man are all
Morning.
grandpa. You know,
They say Massey is a walking dictionary. Dr. Massey is a walking dictionary.
Say Wakanda Park. Where is the start of the Wakanda Park?
They said the Wakanda Park was supposed to
That
be
last
dedicated
year,
here.
July.
Yeah, it's supposed to be
It's all dedicated.
Yeah. Morning. No, we can. 077610410486 500 I did numbers. You can call us on the Wakanda Park. I will get that video. I know
The Wakanda Park.
Yeah.
Then I see. Look,
I will get
you
that
see,
video.
you can run a country on deception and lies, and basically you can hate us for all of the reason that you want to, but we have this as our commitment. And trust me, the day they probably start delivering, and we've said this time with our number, the day they probably start delivering, doing the things, right? Probably some of you will call it a flip or a change, but no. That will be a demonstration to you, our critics, that indeed this job here, we're doing it because we want the right things to happen. But since Baka became president, absolutely nothing. And when you say it, probably like, oh, all kinds of things. Just sit down in your own little corner. You look around you. Put all the politics aside. Sit down. Which sector? Right? Transportation sector, people crying. Right? The market, people crying. You go to the hospitals? No. The schools? So where now? Where is the people doing anything? The business sector? The investment climate? Everything is just going down. Government just passing around crediting from people, crediting from concession people. When you join to B Mountain gave you the more own. Next month you join, you go to Asilometer. Then you join, you go on the other side. All the experience, the contact that the old man bragged about, and people had to come lie to him and make to some HPL thing and say, oh, that HPL people, that HPL people carry him. I thought you said you get contact, you know how to make your way through. You gotta go some force HPL thing, you go there now, then they say, oh, somebody tell and they say, oh, they're not HPL. If you ain't get nothing, I don't know how you're feeling, I know you say, but they're not how they tell me.
So the no way they can use it now is they will use the legislature to sabotage that entire thing. And that's why HPS guys have to still be careful. Yeah, because.
But I told you the other day, I said that whole HPS thing, and they probably playing game. Anyway,
and that's why they never wanted to be.
You see, the last time he left from here, he went all the way Yekepa for that Asilometer. Right? That Mao Isa. He went there, Kuru, out of the president, that one to Bono, that thing they gave to him, came out of town. Right? But I
will allow the president to go somewhere free.
Yeah, they both there. They say they caught the equity.
Yeah,
they call it down. Instead of 30%, I think they're saying they only pay 15%. So Labrador is going to lose huge chunk of revenue. So I mean, I don't know what you people see in this thing, right? Danger, serious danger is hovering. You say gone, MCC come back gone. Asilometer say they're taking 15% off, right? China Union not there again. In the first quarter, you get 22 million budget shortfall, right? This is the definition of what Labrador is on a bracket. So bad news. And you all be talking, oh, Abu, you're not let the country, you can't talk good things. So what the good thing? You're telling the good thing.
They can't tell you all the bad things. They will always want to buy sympathy. They can't tell you the bad things. They can't tell you how things going on in the country beyond their control. They will not tell you.
Absolutely do not. And let me tell you one key function of the critical media. We don't do PR. No. In fact, I think you call good news. They're not my business. Right? I focus on the ones the government is not doing for the people. So if you're expecting me to come here and say, oh, Boga na plaster a fence in Apo, yellow pin on it, the government can't tell you that, oh, Gafon and pin the ministry bill, they're not me. I too big for that thing. You care that thing to your regular beginner work and be taking cartoon from here to go talk about how they call minds and energy now pin the building. They now change the roof. How is that news for me? That's no news for me.
Mm-hmm.
Right? What is news for me if the government intervene and that these street children will leave the street and they'll be in the classroom doing school hours? That's news. The government is failing on that. The number of beggars has increased.
Mm-hmm.
The number of street hawkers have increased. This is it. The risk is high. Look at the drug addicts, all in the communities. Everywhere you turn, there is some kind of ghetto. The proliferation of ghettos is even more than the birth rate in the country now. You know what I mean? For more ghettos to be coming on, more than so people managing money now because the country high. But but this is it. This is endangering the future of the country. And when we talk about that, you suspend your partisan. I see some of you saying in the Tesla, you're at it, you'll get time for you. You enjoying the country. Why you not get your own car? You say in Tesla, you come and bid the campaign for change. Then you won't be talking, you won't be defending. You defending rogues, you suffering. You come in time to go and beg somebody to go put food on your table. Then you sit down in Tesla, campaign get it. Then you say, oh, that only policy. So that we the one you expect. We can't praise Boga. Praising what is he doing? Right? I see somebody go say they're able to drive from Monrovia to Vanjaman or where 6 hours. Credit to who? Right? Credit to who? First of all, where did George Weah leave the road? Paved. From Banga all the way to the border.
Mm-hmm.
Right? And you come here, you can't talk about. So who are you praising? For any success in traveling to Lofa, it has to be George Weah. So you have to ride smooth. You can sleep. You chill.
What has Baka done?
What has Baka done on that road? You be digging. You take yellow machine. You dig more. You pour more. You dig more. You pour more. That one you call development.
Well, yellow
what
machine
kind of small
start going on a mud.
Yeah, you had other video there. Yellow machine hish. Ellington, our year yellow machine hish. We are time yellow machine hish. Baka time yellow machine hish. It went inside.
The Esca.
Yeah. Excavator, the first time these are the kind of terrible histories Baka can make for excavator to hitch in mud. You're not here say yellow machine hitch in mud before in the country. All the time I work in sport, you're not here say yellow machine hitch.
Like yellow machines can be helping to clean the road for the people to pass. So now when car hitch that they will use, especially the Esca, they will use it to push the car from the back.
Yeah.
But imagine a yellow machine hitch that will push it from the back. But let's talk to somebody else. Good morning. Morning.
Hello, morning.
So that we want to plow with the morning.
Well, you want me plow.
Walk away from.
Yeah, but we're not answer our turn now. Let's hear you.
Yeah. So don't have it. Put it on. I want to be here in it.
All right. So you know you're not serious because the other one you won't be.
You don't disturb our ear. You can't do it out.
Somebody
you gotta draw. You gotta move far away from the radio.
Yeah. Morning. Good morning.
Wait, man, I can see you and come and get
Good morning. Good morning. How you doing? Good morning. Gonda.
Good morning. We're fine. Let's hear you.
Morning.
Yeah. My name is James Bade. I'm the chairman of the Veteran Assembly, District 16. Abu, I want you people to listen this morning and open your ears. The entire Liberians, open your ear this morning. If you can go to church and read the Bible, the Israelites disobeyed God and they were sent to captivity in Babylon for 7 decades.
Mm-hmm.
You understand me? This country is Liberia. We disobey God and we experienced the first calamity. If you have an institutional memory, you will recall. The first calamity was 1990 war. We disobeyed God and we encouraged war. We passed through it. We didn't learn anything. The second calamity is bringing the power of this regime on a system of government. It's the second calamity after 1990. And it's something to do if you do not, hey guys, if you do not have spiritual eyes, you will not understand the work of God except you have spiritual eyes. Since we have disobeyed God and the first
Okay,
calamity
we'll ask
is
Austin got spiritual eye. The own spiritual man that will ask him.
So, if we disobey God, 1990, and we recall and we brought in the first calamity from 1960, this is the second one. We brought in another calamity, the second one. By Joseph Wagai, into power.
So you saw it in the spirit?
I saw this.
Damn it.
And we knew, and I knew what was going to happen. James said. So what we need to do now is that we passed through 1990 to know what happened. There was a bloodshed. But this one will not be a bloodshed. It will be pressure on the Nigerian citizens. It will be grief. It will be hardship. It will not be a bloodshed. Nigeria will cry. So the only thing we can do, since it will not be a bloodshed, we should pray to God to withstand it. Let the says here goes number. That's what I will say here. The only thing Nigeria can do, there shouldn't be any fighting, but withstand the pressure and allow the says here to go. That's the
So how about those that not get food to eat now? How about those that not get food to eat? The country have food been there for will bear it for says here.
For the disobedience of God, the Israelites battled for 70 years in Babylon. And they were allowed by the king, issue a decree, the king back to Israel. So we were buried. Then next time, we'll be able to obey God. We call for this and we're better to go through it.
All right,
Thank you very much.
Thank you very kindly. That was that. But folks, let's use the last few minutes of our cash giveaway. The folks, I don't know why we have some low system issue, but it's up now. So grab your phone and dial *255*1# and be qualified to win 4,000, 5,000, or 10,000. I'm actually supposed to be doing draw now, but you guys are not playing, and we're just under the threshold, so you have to up the game, because once you reach, of course, the system will now open to allow us to draw. So let's make draw and pay money, and then we'll have a great show, because the next set of conversation here are going to interest you even more. That is going to allow you the opportunity as Liberians to speak to the solution. I know we all seem to agree that the government is not proceeding rightly, and things are tough in our in our respective lives, our job sites, and everywhere. I've not listened to any group of people that say, "Oh, things okay on my side," right? I've not listened to any group of people that say, "Oh, things okay on my side." So obviously, if things are tough like that, then that means we have to find a solution. And there's group of Liberians that have designed their own solution. So we'll be making assessment of that. So *255*1#, *255*1# is the number to call. Okay, so we can do our first draw right now. So while that draw is on, okay, so we have somebody. This is so *255*1#. We're paying the first $4,000 to the first lucky winner here on the show this morning. Then we move to another draw once the system opens. Once the system opens, we'll do that for you quickly. Okay, let's see this person. But you got that video there. That video we need to call and put in the video. Yeah. I away from comprehensive. Don't say comprehensive. I have to know what I'm not. Don't say comprehensive. Ah. Hello, good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Good morning, you're live. This is Freedom FM.
Yeah, this is Roland.
Okay. Roland. Did you play a cash giveaway?
Yeah, I played 2 times.
2 times.
Yeah.
That means just $100 you spend.
Yeah, I get 4K.
Now you get 4K. So we'll be telling you play, you'll be checking on yourself. Play, you'll be checking. Yeah. Yeah, $100 you spend the money. What do you do in the country here? You spend $100, you get 4,000.
That's not the whole thing.
Yeah. So, but like I say, you're not putting something there. The game, someone that came, we say, it's all open the game today. We'll see what things are for. All right, brother. Congratulations, man. Yeah, that's the other part of it. So, but this is it. Star 255, star 1 hash, and so you get qualified, right? To win 4,000. You're listening to Roland, right? He's played the 4, was successful to win. Just 2 times play. So don't overlook anyone. If you know that 1 time you get to play, you play, or 1 time you get 2 times you play, you get 3 times you play, you get 5 times you play. But the more you play, the better chances are to win. And the idea behind the whole giveaway thing, we understood that most of our followers are the common people. So be a radio station for the people. We always engage platforms that will see to kind of complement your radio listening pleasure. So while you're listening, you see a complimentary stuff. So you also have the chance to just spend $50. There used to be 100 people would say, talk to you, press the people down. So y'all got to try. If you don't want it free, none of that won't be guaranteed. Right? Yeah. The free now is won't be guaranteed. So star 255 star 1 hash. Ever since I told you save it on your phone, if you have Android phone, then you double the hash at the end. Star 255 star 1 hash. So that you don't get any difficulties in playing. Please, let's go ahead this morning and make money on Cash Giveaway. So let's take a word with comfortable and come back. And go into our next round of So while we do that, while we prepare the chat, let's go. Passion of former Nigerian President Muhammadu Buhari recent arguments became a hero of stability in the region following his historic election in 2015, which stood as a testament to the strength of Nigeria's democracy. Under his leadership, Nigeria played an instrumental role in Nigeria's democratic transition in 2017, and he contributed immensely to the rebuilding of our democratic institutions. I fondly recall our many warm interactions, both at bilateral and multilateral levels. He was a steadfast partner in Nigeria's journey to recovery. His long-standing contributions to Nigeria's political life will remain a sobering reminder of the country's resilience and democratic pride. I extend my deepest sympathies to his family as well as to the government and people of Nigeria. We are so senior former president of the Republic of Liberia, and of course, with former president, the family, and of course, the people of Nigeria on the passing of Muhammadu Buhari. Yeah, there was always going to be that one moment. So let's Liberia come back. We move to our next discussion. Let's break.
You can see. Save them to your door. Stopping crime and make a peace for them before. Come stop on Liberia. From the center to interior. Keeping us safe, stopping crimes for all of us. The people bringing safety to your door. Stopping crime and make a peace for them before. Come stop on Liberia. From the center to interior. Keeping us safe, stopping crimes for all of us.
Crime Stopper Liberia is your community crime fighting partner. Don't take the law into your own hands. Remember, if you see a crime, report it. This is a message from your own self, Old Man Sam Sion.
Crime Stopper, the people bringing safety to your door. Crime Stopper, stopping crime and making peace for them before. Crime Stopper Liberia. From the center to interior, Crime Stopper, keeping us safe, stopping crimes for all of us. Crime Stopper, the people bringing safety to your door. Crime Stopper, stopping crime and making peace for them before. Crime Stopper Liberia. From the center to interior, Crime Stopper, keeping us safe, stopping crimes for all of us.
Liberia that will seek after developing its own resources, making them available for its own citizens. So it was a good opportunity to get it from the horse's mouth.
Prior to this meeting, Liberia was elected to Security Council. Another effort from the government to make this happen. What are your expectations during this time when Liberia is on this council?
Incidentally, Liberia happened to be the country that I've been a founding member of the UN from the League.
Okay. No inspiration, no energy. But anyway, that's the voice of the president in an interview with Front Page Africa Rodney C. They've just posted it on Front Page. So we will check it out later. But folks, it's good to be back. And we do these things. We have this conversation for the sole purpose of ensuring that Liberia gets better for all of us. These conversations are not born out of hate for any individual or what have you. But it is important to know that we ought to treat every government equally. And our interest lies in working together as a people to ensure that whatever government, irrespective of who is president, irrespective of which political party leading the country, the commitments they made to the country, they must adhere and fulfill those promises. And we must not cease, our voices must not cease simply because we have alliance or preference for political party. If we do that, basically, we are stifling the progress of our own country. And we are denying the unborn generation an opportunity to live in a society that they feel proud of. So is it always going to be like the way our generation is admiring Ghana and Nigeria? So we're going to born our own children too. They will not have to admire like, bro, they got to admire Ghana, Nigeria, and all of that. When are we going to break that cycle? What contribution can each of us make towards that? It's important. Our democratic responsibilities. It's important for all of us to understand our democratic responsibilities and duties. It is required by law. There is the people power, and the people power is used or utilized positively for the transformation of the country and, of course, the improvement of the lives of the people. But you don't sit on your people power, right? Defending and protecting and shooting, failures in government. No, you don't do that. If you do that, you're an abuse to yourself. You are an abuse to your very self and your own existence. You think the people that rise up in Ghana, for example, you think they hate Ghana? The people that rise up in Kenya, you think they hate Kenya? They hate their country? So the logic that when you stand up to the government, when you criticize the government, that means you hate the country is flawed. Right? It is peddled by state looters. Those who are looting the country are the ones who peddle these lies and deception to keep you comfortable in your misery. For them, you must remain miserable while they pillage the natural resources and the state cover to their personal benefits. And when you ask the hard question about what do we all gain as a result of these government actions and programs, then you become an enemy. Then the state spends money in putting people behind you to kill you, to go after your life. Now they want to assassinate you and all of that. We get these assassination attempts. But all of us must not kowtow into the government narcissist attempt, right? To carry this country down. And how do we? By raising our voices, by speaking out. We must refuse to be coward in our own country. We must refuse to be coward in our own country. Look at those who telling you, don't do this, don't do that. Look at them and look at yourself. For example, say somebody say, oh, because I say the protest will not. Look at him. Are you hearing him now? No, he's not talking. Why? They are the one illegally extracting our natural resources, our minerals. Oh yes, he's in the web. And they're digging our gold, they're digging our diamond, they're taking our mineral, they're selling it, and only they're benefiting you. But the regime is okay. For one man to go be digging our gold, our diamond, and everybody will be okay because Costa have a diamond and gold contract with the government, and he okay. So everybody will be okay. Does that thing make sense to you? Right? That thing makes sense to you? Look at this man. Mo Ali lecturing us about protests. Lecturing us about protests. Can you imagine? Delon lecturing us about protests. Instigators. The instigators of yesterday are the one preaching morals about protests and all of that.
They listen to your man Delon. You just spoke about Delon. Yes, they listen to you in a few seconds.
We make George Weah but we stone it. We make anything they get guns. When they shoot guns, they will not know where guns come from to respond. I'm going to give this marching order.
You listening?
All members of CPP who believe in our judgment, going forward, we carry racks with us anywhere we're going. We carry the weapons
he was then a sitting senator
that we have to protect ourselves.
But do you know his anger then? That he was not having the platform to travel with the president, right? He was not in the close proximity of the president. But today, Delon is the one running the show, so to speak. He makes appointments in government. he dismisses people, he travel with the president, he flies VIP, business class, normally, right? Everything is okay. Every recommendation, anything he wants to happen in the government happens for him, so he's okay. So now he say no need. But then when he never had the opportunity, he told you should carry racks. You should carry racks. So if they don't use racks, right, to get what he wanted for himself, why is Dylan telling you that you should not seek your redemption, that you should not better your condition?
In fact, he even threatened that they were going to stone the president.
Stone the president's convoy.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Mo Ali, for the most part, another liar, right? That guy went on his Facebook or where and said that there is no Unity Party COP existing. So just like, and we just discussing the president on contradictions and deceptions. Fast forward, it has been proven. In fact, he received the petition and endorsed the Unity Party COP. Every time the people try to lie, God, in his infinite wisdom, will expose them and the truths will come out. Right? Yeah. Brother, if you're not to go to that pregnancy, then I'm on. Yeah, that the UPC COP has to stand on the side that removes the government, blah blah blah. This is the Mo Ali who comes to say that there is nothing such as a UPCOP lies. That has been proven and that has been established.
Mm-hmm.
The group is known. That group has had meeting with the president. It has also had meeting with the vice president. It has met with every senior official of the United Party government, including Mo Ali himself. So why are you lying? In fact, you gave the people the instruction to go and announce that they were going to counter protest.
The reason you see they are trying to back off from that is because they thought it would have had an easy ride. Like the guys would just come up and make these reckless statements and see how it will water down in the society, and when it is accepted, and instead of fearing people, then they will back off. But apparently they are coming back now to distance themselves from this group because of the resistance. Because of the resistance he has received from Liberians, the masses, according to them, are resolved. And in fact, Abu, I don't know, there are people mobilizing that we've seen the mobilizing to get out there on the 17th. It's a constitutional right that they should be expressing. So you cannot come and think you want to have a counter protest. For some of us who believe in our country and the progress of our country, we always sit and criticize these things. It is not healthy for our country. And in fact, the government itself, as the one sitting in the glass house now, cannot be the one pushing noise that will bring storms. No. And that's why the government should come up to, it should not be individuals condemning, but the government should come up to condemn any counter protest. These people presented their permits. They wrote the Justice Ministry. Justice Ministry accepted their quest to allow them to peacefully assemble as Liberians to express their issues, their anger. And now you're having a group of partisans claiming that they will come to counter protest.
Group of UP
and Abu, some of the comments that I saw under that post about the counter protest is terrible. People threatening bloodbath in the street of our country. These are things that could undermine the peace of our country.
How you get a government that is threatening bloodbath?
It's terrible. And the government should start to speak. Greg Cuomo should be speaking towards these kind of things. The Ministry of Information should be speaking.
Hey, guy, let me tell you, the real danger is not the kids. Look at them. They do not have the capacity to do anything. These are just loose talkers. These are children where they can get $50 for scratch car, and then they renting, $120 rooms. More somebody get $120 go pay that rent. These are the kids that do when they can do nothing. But the actual plan of the government, they understand the weight and strength of the protest. And you understand? You saw initially Gregory was showboating and trying to show scream and speaking all kinds of ways. But since the endorsements started coming in, different groups endorsing, which we'll come to. Right? First of all, as soon as the CDC Youth League endorsed the protest, the next moment they call the poll for meeting, they say, okay, we'll give you the permit.
Mm-hmm.
So that is also communicating something. You see, the politicians are not afraid of us, the people. They seem afraid of the politicians. So when the political parties speak, when you're just the civil societies and the students and the women and motorcyclists talking, they were challenging them. So when the Youth League of the CDC spoke, the regime bowed down.
Mm-hmm.
They say, oh, we're not able, we'll get y'all can't do your protest. In fact, what we'll do, we the security people will be using Jalatan, your Monte, the whole Tobin Boulevard.
So Moba Molu, the head of stand, is reporting this morning, 8 hours ago. That is, I'm sure, between around 1 o'clock.
Mm-hmm.
He says the huge state security intelligence around my home is a misuse of the U.S. $3.5 million protest operation.
Oh, 3.5.
Yeah, 3.5. Every one of our July 17 peaceful plans will be executed. Fearless, ready. He says that 8 hours ago. So the government, according to him, the government is utilizing the 3,500,000. That
because
they got to justify.
So because, and that's the point I'm coming, because they got to justify that money, right? State security heads are trading very dangerously. They always want to create that cloud of emergency, and that's how they can get around the old man to get some money and things. All of them, they're in Kowu.
Mm-hmm.
That whole joint security, national security, working, all of them, they're in Kowu. Creating, oh, the men won't bring problem. Oh, Papa, you got to do them so you get the money. Then when they go there. If we just calculate, there has to be a point where we have to do all those special operations that Gregor Kuman have been going for. Right? Just do the whole audit and bring the number. Or when you hear the figures, you put your hand on your head. You see, I see what no medicine in the hospital. Our children saying now on rack in the classroom. And UL is leaking.
And that's how.
Video?
Yes, that's how the government is benefiting, especially Greg. That's how Gregory and his team from the joint security are benefiting. Abu, the guys will try to create a kind of tension in the country, and then make it appear to the president that there is a need for security intervention and security operation.
Mm-hmm.
So then a budget will be proposed or prepared and sent, and that budget, what come from there now is what.
Yeah, but you can run.
So that is how the operation of this country, the government, the police is working.
I don't know.
So the police is always happy when there are tensions within the country, when there are issues of dissatisfaction, Liberians planning to engage in all of that, the police is always excited because these are the ways and means through which they are able to get something. Now, what Gregory will assign people there, and then as per what he's doing, the budget supposed to be, he will present a budget that this person going to so and so place, the government will give them $100 this hour or two. You notice during the elections, the money that was allocated, the money that was allocated, it was slashed significantly and give the people chicken change, and that is how it is. So at these kind of events and situation, there will assign police, and the police are going there a special operation. So Gregory could say, Hagar going to this protest, to cover this protest as a police officer, Hagar will have $150 as stamping for that day, and then within that now, that where if you're sending, for example, you're sending 1,000 or maybe 500 police officers, and then you multiply 150 by 500. Gregory look at you and say, my man,
this one why protest. $3.something million of taxpayers' money. That what Gregory are going to chop, right? Any which way they want to do it. This is how they have decided to pillage, steal, and rob the country's cover. All the citizens have asked of you, govern. I said anything far ahead. I said, can the government engage these people, have conversation with them, so that we'll save ourselves the money and we'll save ourselves the stress. Engage. Mr. President, you should not have people that you can't talk to in the country. You should talk to everybody. Mr. President, you are that one person who, when you take, Mr. President, you take your phone and call Molu. Say, Molu, you and your team, you'll come to the mansion. Right? Why you people blocking the president from being the mediator, the chief mediator in the country, resolving issues in the country? That when there's a stalemate somewhere, he goes there and solve it. People been racing about 1 month ago. That Mr. President will protest. They've been having engagement. The president been seeing these things. Mr. President, you are the president of the republic. Why are you underestimating your powers? Why are you limiting your power to political party whims? Right? You are bigger than Unity Party at this point. You are president of the Republic of Liberia. If there is fire somewhere, it concerns you. You must ensure that fire is cut off. You don't have to say, oh, the people who instigated the fire are CDC people. No, they are Liberians before CDC people. They are Liberians before ANC people. Engage them. Let the president make effort to engage, and then we see the organizers not paying him. Then we now come after the organizers. Oh, the government extended olive. As soon as the government here, that will be a demonstration of responsibility. Then you say, oh, we have a responsible government on hand. As soon as they hear about it and they saw that the thing are getting serious, instead of Gregory show voting passing around, right? The president invites the organizers. So, then, gentlemen, what are your concerns? We don't have to take the street on these concerns, right? We can talk them. What are your recommendations? Let me see your recommendation. What we can work on them, right? You run a country like that. Will Molu have any reason to put in the street? Absolutely not. If he dares, then we can say, oh no, Molu, you are being unreasonable. But at this point, you treat segment of the population as non-Liberian and you choose to do business with only a segment of the population that praising you all of the day. And this is bad for our democracy. This is bad for the safety of the country. 1 hour protest is unnecessary. Least to say 3 days. Right? 3 days with this kind of crumbling economy. The economy is going to be paralyzed for 3 days. 3 days, 3 freaking days. And the president sits there supinely, wears partisan garment, and sits down, right? Ignoring all of these sounds. Mr. President, anything goes wrong, the very people that are giving you these advices will be the one that president is to listen to you. You see that, Pape? He looking, is it that Pape? Hard to listen, he's stubborn. They will be lying on you in different places, justifying and clearing their names. It will be too late, Mr. President. Sometimes you have to be your last advisor. Right? You have to be your last advisor. When a university student endorsed, he said, oh, that pro-CDC children, man. Right? Swoop announced the reporter, oh, the children are reactionary, man. How you run a country like that, dismissing dissent, dismissing other people? You have to consider dissent, look into it. All of us here, there are basic issues we just need clarity on. Somebody make it look like if the president sees Abu, right, then hell will break loose. For what? If the president engages Freedom FM, then that the worst thing will ever happen in the country. When Freedom FM goes to cover government functions in our own country, we are denied the open, even visit public areas. Right? There is a design state attack. The moment they see your face, public area, public institution, you go to ministries, they notice you, everybody pointing the finger behind you, doing recording, they're sending people, they're telling you.
They want to know who you come to, who you doing this.
What is that? We can be free in our own country, Mr. President. That's what people are protesting for. And that's what people are endorsing the protest for. So, I mean, I don't know, but a couple of endorsements has happened. But just before we get, speak our views on those endorsements and what they could mean for the protests, right? Let's see what is happening with the cash giveaway, folks. We are 28 minutes. We have 28 minutes on the dot, so you can be a part, right? We have to reach the threshold. Star 255 star 1 hash, star 255 star 1 hash. The moment we hit the draw this time around, we're going to ensure that we do at least 3, right? 3. So let's just play. It's just for $50, right? $50. So if you have 200 on your phone, that's 4 play, right? You play 4 times with $200 to stand a chance to win 4,000, 5 or 10, right? And that is determined by the system. And I believe also the number of times you play, right? If you're playing 2 times and you want to win 10,000, I'm not sure if that is possible with the system. Probably you have to play a little more, or your play have to dominate all of the one that in the draw, and then probably you'll be considered for that. So let's see. Those of you that have issues to solve, you have some problems to deal with on the show this morning, you have a chance to solve that your little problem. Just grab your phone and that's star 255 star 1 hash. For those of you that have our regular Seligbe, right? And for the BB people that have the Android, that's star 255 star 1 hash, and then you're good to go. Let's make it happen this morning.
So just in passing, somebody said Freedom did a post about Chelsea's victory. Yeah. Somebody said Trump to Cole Palmer, where did you learn how to play good football? Cole Palmer answer, in England, sir. Trump, you play so beautifully, Palmer. Yes, sir.
Yes, that's it. So star 255 star 1 hash, star 255 star 1 hash, star 255 star 1 hash are the numbers, are the code, the short code, and you qualify for just $50 Liberian. Each play you make, the system takes $50 Liberian. So if you have like a operation, if you get 500, you play how many times? 10 times, yeah. Right? 10 play, and that means your chances are increased by 10 with 500. And if you win the 4,000, for example, you have $3,400 profit, right? That's a good business, right? While Boaka struggle to bring co-water company or but yes, so let's look at the students' endorsement of the protest, right? Understanding the history of protests and particularly the youth and students mostly engineer, protest actions, civil actions, because they have the energy, they have the fortitude, the courage, and all of that, and they're always inspired because they demand change. They demand radical change most of the times. So whenever you see protests successful, primarily a demographic of people have to be involved with the students, the youth, right? And other organizations like trade unionists and all of that. So students of the University of Liberia under POSA have overwhelmingly endorsed the protest. What do you think? What message do you think that is sending across?
It's important. The economy of our country everyone gets a pete when the government is performing, and the same thing when the government isn't performing, when the economy isn't performing, and all of that. So not just the student community, even the working class. Okay. Somebody said to me, we from the transport ministry, we will be there. Especially those from the lesson plate, yes. It's Thursday, wasn't it? Thursday. So they said we will be there. Working class will be there. Nurses are expected to be there because these are the people that this organization, all this protest is going to be organizing and looking at.
Woman like Eddie Jalo posted the money. Commissioners
are making $100.
No,
$88 with 6,000 LD.
Then why is Party 100 generators receiving 3,000?
Commissioners are more like representatives in their own places.
Commissioner a big job.
Yeah, you got somebody who is a whole district commissioner. You see, we got a district lobby. Yeah, but that can happen because the guys are not being attended to. These are the people. We're not looking down on them, right? But these are the people. People whose salary, as we speak now, Abu, there is great noise at the Ministry of Health. Too many resignations. Somebody not resigned. They refusing to hold a resignation. Somebody has resigned from the Ministry of Health. They're refusing to hold a resignation letter. And too many persons have resigned from that ministry. One of their employees just resigned recently and left and went to the US. I know them plenty. I can sit here to name them. There are things now as we speak. They say the minister has become more arrogant. She don't talk to the workers there in a respectful tone.
1 minute. Let's take this.
Yeah, let's
give her money. Good morning.
Yeah, morning.
Morning, sir. This is Freedom FM. You're live on the radio.
Yeah, I know. I've been playing. I'm first time winning 4,000.
Oh, that's first time winning, eh?
Yeah. I always play USD.
Okay. So, how many times you play the morning?
I played 3 times.
3 times. You see that? That's 150.
Yeah, 150.
Wow.
4,000.
Then you win 4,000.
Yeah, 4,000.
So you won't play 3 more times again?
I will try, but I'm not
now. That's a good English, man. Thank you. Congratulations.
All right.
Thank you for your good English, yeah?
All right.
You're not going there with eating it now.
So I want the people from the Ministry of Health to challenge this. Abu, too many things.
So resignations are happening.
Yes.
And the government, I mean,
so these they are refusing to accept it, and some of them they are keeping it on cover. But if the Ministry of Health want us to start on them, we'll start. Let them come up and say that what we say here, Allah, I will name all of those who have resigned, from which department they resign, and all of that. The lady, the minister there, she's currently out of the country. According to the guys there, the lady has become arrogant, has become more arrogant to the extent that she doesn't even know they say chick by. Yeah, come on, chick. When she say chick, then when she chick you or rather, once she chick you or you understand at least she in her good mood that morning. That the kind of person, that the kind of lady she has become, the kind of health minister she has become. So these are the people who are being affected by the arrogance of the health minister. These are people who should be coming out to speak.
But students getting involved with the protest, right, Higa? What flavor do you think it are?
It will flavor like others that almost like Abu, you cooking. When you don't put Vita, it will not. Let's look at the condition of the state-run university.
Well, their involvement, is it justified?
Let justify, Abu. Highly justify. Let's look at the condition, the physical, the structural condition of the health of the or how you call it, the University of Liberia, Abu. We are in the rainy season. Look at how Liberians students who are eager to acquire higher education. Look at how they look at the kind of places they are sitting to acquire those education, Abu. So it is important for them to form a concrete, not just to say, "Oh, you going, yeah, that kind of showboating." Just say, "Oh, we support." No, but you have to form a concrete part by mobilizing, by ensuring that you form or physical, your physical person there be felt. Why? Because you are going to be there to tell the government that the University of Liberia lacks chairs, where the students can sit. Better condition, the structural condition, like we said about for the university, the whole building is leaking, the ceiling tile dropping on you when you're sitting, you have to be dressing one side because of the rainwater and all of that. You have to come and stand up. You have to stand up. Too many things going on.
1 year, 1 semester.
1 year, 1 semester. I'm told there are other things that on my point, the people say they come in there. So all of these things, you have to come up and speak. Until you can speak, people will not know. The world will not know. This government have continuously lied to the international community. They've made our country appear like everything here is bread and butter. So it is only you, like Kenyan did. It is only you that can come and speak, that the world will listen and the government will change its status quo.
Oh yes, so
until
in
then,
the case of Kenya, when the poor protested, the government made
definitely
several adjustments.
Most definitely. And today, the government of Kenya, they know that the Kenyan government know that they can't do anything because the citizens are prepared at any time to stand up. That's what happens when citizens decide to stand up for their rights. No matter they lose talk us, all those things they're saying, no. They just want to start fearing you so you can go, so they can say, oh, but everything, they won't continue to lie to people that everything is okay. So when your presence is not felt at that protest, then you are supporting the government's argument that things okay with you. For those of you who can go, who hire Susu, you're paying 3,000 every month, let's say every day, but now you can't even get the first 1,000. You have to go and express that anger you express to the microphone. You have to go and express it through peaceful gathering.
Mm-hmm.
For taxi drivers who are being harassed allegedly by police officers along the various highways.
So they're about to increase the registration.
It is another opportunity. Abu, I hosted Keke riders and motorcyclists on Friday.
Mm-hmm.
How they are being intimidated. They are not given access now to red light. They are not given access to the Battersville Junction and several other places where they've been stopped. Police have stopped motorbike riders from plying several places in this country that they used to move and then be able to get money to afford for they and their family.
Okay.
Today, things have gone on in a way that they can't understand anything. So you must come up that day.
On the very Thursday, we also we witness the CDC Youth League endorse the July 17th.
That was very cardinally important. That endorsement, Abu.
And a lot of people have been calling for.
The one reason why I so much respect and appreciate, and I must say this to the CDC, the Youth League of the CDC, they did what the way in which they endorsed the protest was in a very extraordinary form.
Show of strength.
Not show of strength. So we did not just sit and say we will do it. No, they did not just do it. They did not just call press conference and say, "Oh, the CDC
No, this is what we have. This is what
they were prepared on that day. They went to the commercial hub of how you call it, the water side, Abu.
Mm-hmm.
The guys were they were under the rain. Mobilizing, telling people, say, if we can do it, you yourself must join us, let's do it together. It is because of you, the market women, that we are here to endorse this protest. And that was so important on the part of the unlike before, Abu. What we've always seen is people calling press conferences and expressing that, oh, we have endorsed or we will support, or maybe I just say and write on my Facebook page that I'm endorsing or I'm in support of this protest and all kind of. But the CDC did not stop there. The CDC, that is the kind of people, that is the kind of way you should endorse action like protest. Take the lead. Tell the people, say, if I can stand here today, you yourself, you have to follow me, so we speak for you. And that's just what the CDC did.
So what the
CDC did was the one that sent any caveat to the government that this is something that should not be taken lightly. Like Liberians are ready to speak. So the CDC was the cause today that we can say the police, all that thing you see Gregory is trying to look for a way to put fear in people. So you telling people say, oh, gun, and when you get a gun, don't bring it. Nobody get a gun. That man have fear. That man thing talking. You're listen to people who supported protests before they insulted president.
Oh yeah. In fact, you should be motivated by those people to even want to protest for your right. You should be motivated by the case of Dillon, the case of Mo Ali and their likes. You should be motivated by them to want to protest. The records, plethora of evidence.
How you call the presidential press secretary?
Kula Fofana.
All of them.
Because they all lack the moral spectacle to be lecturing anybody about, anti-protest, don't do the one. Because they use protest as a vehicle to what? Fixing or achieving their goals. So basically, they set the precedent that for you to change your condition now,
you must protest.
You got to protest. You got to send. If not, the government will remain adamant. They'll continue to treat you. And look, Liberians, right? This is not a moral thing. If you stay home, you don't stand up. Your conditions will remain the same.
They will even get worse.
They will get even worse than what they are currently. Right? Because this is not... Molu is okay. He could sit down to your house and all of the folks, they're okay, sit down. Say that way, we're able to wait. But they are in sympathy with those of you that's been thrown out of your homes for no genuine reason. Only to be seen as working when they have got no resources to do anything. They carry bulldozers and break your homes down and render you homeless. Right? They effect illegal, insensitive, inhumane raids and raid communities of their homes and their shelters and render them homeless and, of course, vulnerable in their own country. This is the style of governance that the protesters are speaking up against. The style of governance that targets students protesting for teachers to come in their classroom. They get tear gas and they get shoot with live bullets. The style of governance, right, that open fire on peaceful protesters protesting for what? For concessionaires to live up to the community agreements.
Don't forget about the MCSS students.
The MCSS students, yes, the ones that tear gas
and that's why they themselves have to form a part of it.
So these are the vices that you're protesting against or protesting for. You're not protesting for anybody. You're protesting for your very self. If you feel okay, stay home. If you everything is fine with you, stay home. Nobody's begging anybody to come out. Nobody's going to beg
forcing anybody to come out.
Right? You used to eat two times a day. In fact, you can't even cook to your home. You're buying food on the road. You think that how your life's supposed to be in your own country? And you sit down, then you're picking for on Jalo pull a bread press, then you there. Your government is failing. They're increasing the tax on Jalo. So Jalo got to put a bread press, then you go in the community. Jalo say, oh, the bread is about $50. And then you get there, oh, Jalo, you're less stealing. But no, it's the government stealing from you. Not why are you picking for?
I don't expect Jalo to increase the price when the flour price have increased, oil price, all the other materials that are used for that have increased. But the key thing on this whole thing here is, Abu, the ball is in the court of Liberians. What you decide now is going to tell us how our country will move on in the next couple of years. So if you sit home supinely thinking that, oh, me, I don't go out there, you know what you're doing? The government is going to be using your absence to prove their argument that things are better. And don't get surprised if it get more worse after you fail to turn up or show up for the peaceful citizen assembly. If you don't go there, the people say, but I do. The people are suffering. So you have to muster the courage, no matter what the case is. You have to ensure that your physical presence is felt. Rain never stop you when you are going to go vote for Bwakai today that has brought disgrace upon you. So rain should not stop you when you go in to tell him, say the reason I voted you. You have not done it. You're not doing it. You criticize. There are flyers around. You've seen that for the protest. And the guys producing that are they are very interesting. I like the way they do it. If they are speaking about wastage, they will bring a point and a pictorial evidence to prove that this is what they call waste. So they're talking about police brutality. They're bringing pictures to indicate the police brutality.
They will visualize. So the protest will be visualized. You not see people using rhetorical phrases and lines to justify their actions. They will visualize it for you. You will see it, you will hear it, and you will know that this is real. The cause is genuine, right? And that's what the people are standing up. Other opposition political parties, look at what is happening to CMC and their political leader. Why are you running the country like that?
Even Zina Nomo.
Zina Nomo, I saw him.
Zina was the one who advocated for the breach in there.
And they carry a lawmaker, they carry police and other people stopping the man from doing what he are going to do for his people. Because they're not Zina a trainer will be passing on that bridge that the community people will benefit.
So the interesting thing is the people even saying that the bridge they want, that's what the government is giving them. The government is giving them concrete, and in fact, the first not concrete but iron, and in fact, the first iron that was there that got broken. The government did not change it, but they only weather it, and they want to use that same thing. So the people say it's not safe for them, but the government should give the opportunity to Musa and Zina, who have decided to build a concrete. But because Zina is perceived to be from the CDC, Musa is an opposition political party, let's say opposition political leader. Because of that, the guys feel no, the guys will not do it. Let go there, go do it. So even if the government is not capacitated enough financially to carry on, that's why you see them. You can look. I can always tell people you don't look for permanent. You don't look for temporary solution for permanent problem. That bridge over there is a permanent thing. The government cannot go there and be weathering thing only because of political showmanship and school to school political.
And not the people of tangible, sustainable development. You can't do that. Right? So yes, make money star 255 star 1 hash star 255. We are almost there. We are almost there. We are almost, just almost. Yeah, sure. We'll come and pick up. But just before we do, let me just read one other endorsement that came also for the protest. For those of you who do not know, the protest is going to go ahead. Okay, so the protest is going to go ahead and is receiving serious endorsements. There is this. Okay, but let's be taking the call. I will read that.
So 0776 104 104 0886 500 104 are the numbers. You can call us on here this morning to be a part of the conversation. You can just tell us what's your take on
basically
the
we're building the momentum, and the consciousness for all of you, allaying your fears. Nothing going to happen. It's about you standing up for the right things. Things are not fine in the country. Things are actually not going well. Raise your voice and speak. Let the government listen to something.
Good morning. You're live on the radio.
Yeah, good morning to you guys. This Prince, and I'm Prince Girl. I'm calling for my resident passport. The protest is getting momentum day by day. We are in the community encouraging the people to come out for the protest. We'll be speaking the illegal arrest of these matters at Kenya. When they got sold the rest, they computed the rest. Here, Maka did it. We want to see that they repeated the rest in Bakodu, Kema, and for me. Yeah, they come to arrest Master Kenya and other Mary brother who was speak against that. The killer of King Joa was speak against that day. We're coming outside. Nobody can stop us. Really, can stop us. We're putting. They don't stop us today. We're coming outside. When we saw that thing will be by 11 will be going to our estate.
Okay.
But not there to encourage the people.
All right. Okay. This other person. Good morning. Morning.
This is Wakama calling from Kawata.
Masale Bwakai. Go ahead, Chief.
This video thing riding keke talking about myself. Imagine us stopping to Freeport to turn around to go back to where we're coming from. Who will agree to get in keke?
So you're reaching Fata again.
That's why you got to come out, because if you don't come out, this is what they're going to do to you. Imagine you spend your 3,000 to 4,000 for keke.
That's why most of all we are hearing, who will agree that somebody that going inside that will get in keke to Kenya to Freeport to pay enough transfer into go. So when I imagine all that thing, I don't know why the government really
Is it the government want us to walk? Because when you get on the Freeport, there is nowhere where you call parking at your car.
Yourself should use what else we're doing it. We're not using your executive bridge. We're using what else. Why you can't allow to move peacefully? And when we pass that, some of us, it will not be correct.
Okay, all right. Let's talk to this person. Good morning.
Good morning.
You're live on the radio. Morning, Chief.
Okay.
Abdullah Bilal Fale, go ahead.
It's quite interesting to extend the status the government and both the planning in order for the protest to the process. They are paying on a daily basis. Now, the protest has been a success because they have said they know that they led to the protest. Yeah, a success. So now, what they plan to do now, they have said a group of bodies, the guys who try to map themselves and record themselves once they are arrested here, they will not stay away. And we're happy to see another thing that they try to call themselves a contact protester. They will not be a success. So
no, don't mind. Okay, is the regime? Your fear should be the police decision to put people among you with gun. That should be the worry. That should be what people should expose. That's the plan the government has.
Let it bring it. Because for the fact that if you can give gun to people who will be in the place of other people, meaning you are doing yourself. You know the interest of those that you get the gun to, it could be a backfire to yourself. So let the police do all of the starting, but I think the protest is going to be a successful protest, and in a much that people want to speak out their voice, I know it's something.
All right. Thank you very kindly. Let's hear from Abdul Kane. Abdul, good morning. The gatekeeper, you guys endorsed, the Youth League particularly, endorsed the protest in a grand style. Talk to us about that and your motivation as a party, as an element of the CDC.
Yeah, thank you, Abu, and good morning to Hagar. Good morning to everywhere, meaning Liberians, talking about Liberians who believe in the format of the country. Abu, let me say this. We sat down, observed the training event, the misuse of law. We observed the abuse of tenure power. We observed wrongful dismissal of citizens of the country because of political alignment. Mm-hmm. We observed the killing in Kinshasa and many secret deaths around the country. We observed the abuse of the Constitution by the executive by fighting the sitting speaker. We observing rampant corruption. And I think it was time for us to join those patriotic Liberians who play in the protest. Our endorsement was not just to endorse. Since our endorsement, we have been greeted with so many calls about their desire to join the protest. Last night, we ordered yesterday from 5 all the way on our heavy rain. There were a series of meetings conducted. Mm-hmm.
Meetings with different groups?
Different groupings that are waiting to be part of the process. They are waiting to even sleep.
What are the kind of people calling you? Are they political parties or?
Yes, we, with the exception of the UP Alliance, they will not come. Mm-hmm. All other political parties, Youth League, they engage with the process and they are planning to do the massive recruitment within their institution to us that we are doing. We did not only endorse. We have started from the day of endorsement, we started the mobilization into our various bases bases have been recalibrated. They are in full swing. The gears are, their hands are on the gear to move. But let me say this. Vicky, they met immediately after our endorsement to do counter protests. Try to use it the same. There was the incident I had to do with CDC, COP, and soup. So say they got COP under their control, but use COP for JMB and Kun. They gave the guys money, the men went the Banave fee to make some tracted statement in the name of trying to collect the protest. No serious government will finance counter protests. So we are prepared. At least the war now is aware. Government is not off of peace. Government now is aware that the fact that Mr. Barker once said he was going to bring down Liberia, and now he's president. He has failed under 2 years, so he wants to bring down Liberia. The police director's strategy. Yes, sir. Mama said read books. I said. I don't know who it will have.
Okay. All right.
You want to get people armed to infiltrate the protest. You think you're doing that to arrest the protest? You'll be making mistake. We have our security intelligence. We discover any that don't honor our peaceful protest. Thank you, Abu. Liberians are in their numbers, prepared to move in 2 to 3 days to come. Thank you.
Thank you so kindly, Abdul Kane, member of the CDC Youth League, who just pledged their support for the STEM protest.
Yes, sir. Speak good English, thank you, sir. Every time I talk, baby, say yes, sir. Confidence loud, never whisper. Yes, sir. Head, where do you learn English? Yes, sir. Mama said read books. I said yes, sir. Woke up every day to study.
Correct. Let me squeeze in 2 more calls and then we'll be out of here. Time is fast spent. Quickly, let's hear 2 other views and then we'll call it a day on the show this morning. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning, Abu.
Good morning.
A patient calling from tomorrow.
Good morning.
He get a people chance. Let us carry on the protest. The protest area for the past days there, nobody come on the very get a people chance. Then they go to the protest together. Now you're for to the English. All right, you're the most educated person in Africa. Then they protest together for the people. Thank you, Abu.
Okay, thank you very much. Lastly, good morning.
Yeah, good morning, Abu Cherry. This is Mohammed Bond from Chuyu. And I call you guys from the Somali Drive here. Abu, it is laughable when I hear people saying that they want to come bring cancel protest. Is that thing make sense? I want the government to do this stuff as well. You know, Bonga is not very serious, and Bonga is China not very serious. July 17, we are outside.
All right, thank you very much. July 17, we are outside. And yeah, folks, so we have to be out of here. This is all the time we've got to be here. Hey, God, we got to go.
We'll be here on tomorrow. Let's keep the peace of Liberia. This is the only country that we cannot be deported from.
Most definitely. So until we meet you tomorrow, do have yourself a wonderful time. Bye-bye.
When they were coming, they said they were freedom.